Anyone who screams and verbally abuses women like that publicly, cute little 18-year-olds that just drove here hours and sat through this just to support you and your show, you're screaming at them. I just think that's terrible.
Don't you sit on sets where they're getting by 30-year-old men in the mouth?
Apart from liberal white women, men who white knight are some of the most annoying men on planet Earth because they allow this degeneracy to go on with OnlyFans models and all of this nonsense. Now, I don't want to talk too much, so everyone who's watching this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell so that you're notified when one of my videos come out. Let's get into the video.
But in addition to that, you did have some criticism specifically about the whatever podcast, so
Yes.
we'd totally be open to engage with those and hear your criticisms.
Yeah.
So what you got? Oh, could you just tilt your mic down just a little bit?
Okay.
How would you improve the show?
The hate on Brian Atlas stemmed from, I was hanging out with a girl. We were on a date. Beautiful date, good night. And then I bring her over after, and we're kissing, getting our smoochies on, and then she starts freaking out. She gets a text from her manager. It says, fuck, I got to do the whatever podcast tomorrow. The last time I left crying. He's so mean to us. He literally screamed at us. There was 5 minutes left, and he's like, you want to fucking leave? Get the fuck out. And, we were there 7 hours for him. We drove 4 hours, there and back the whole time, and then he's just so mean to us. I don't want to do it, but my manager says, because he gets views, it's good for my OnlyFans and for my career.
In today's world, you really have to take what a lot of these snowflakes say with a grain of salt, because I don't believe a lot of the things that they say. They try to make a lot of situations bigger than what they are, and everything to these people is trauma. They can't control the situation, as if they're slaves when we all know they weren't, and they chose to make the decisions they made, but because they suffer the consequences from the decisions they make, they try to make it seem as if they had no control over the situation. And this is why white knights like this man over here are a plague to the world. And I don't even want to use the term man because he's not even a man, he's just a male. And of course he'd be the type of person to be dating an OnlyFans model.
So I have to go, and she starts kind of tearing up. That's where it started. Because I saw your clips and I was like, anyone doing what I do, shout out to them. But then I thought, whoa. This is a baby girl that I'm getting romantically involved.
Wait, hang on. Your fucking criticism is that you're a white knight, bro?
What's that mean, white knight?
You're white knighting and simping for some skank?
Simping.
That's simping.
No,
She gave you the he was mean, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that son of a bitch.
You know why? Because she's a young girl, and I don't think we should hit women. I don't think we should verbally abuse women.
People really need to pay attention to the words that people say. And this is what I mean by, apart from liberal white women, white knights like this are a plague to society. He goes on to say she's a young girl, and I don't condone hitting women or verbally abusing women. And I need people to capture those words that he just said. She's apparently a young girl, but she's not young enough to be on OnlyFans, and she's not young enough to engage with someone who I believe is in his 30s, and she's not young enough to engage in the field that she's in. But oh no, someone shouted at her and said a few words at her, and now she's traumatized like all of them are. Feminism claims that women are strong, independent people, but then at the same time, they're weak and too young to take control of the situations that they put themselves in. Make it make sense.
She not publicly.
Did you kiss her ass? Kiss their asses.
It says a lot about how Andrew thinks of women. To respect them is simping for them, and I think that's fucking disgusting, Andrew, to be honest.
Respecting. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry that me and Brian Atlas. Did he make you cry by challenging your worldview, sweetheart? Oh, I'm so sorry.
So what I did was, I messaged from her account. She said, so Brian asked for notes before, and I wrote in from her account, hey, this is Ryan from Pillow Talk. I forget what I said, but like, fuck you for making, be nice, stop being mean to these fucking girls. So that's what I did. I went straight to the man, and I, handled it to be such. I watched, and you were nicer, Brian, which I was happy about. But then I watched that stream, and then one of the girls, her friend Aurora, this was Avery, her friend Aurora, who's very young, I think she's 18, her phone started ringing when it got locked away, and you like lost shit and started screaming at her, and I said, fuck this guy. Anyone who screams and verbally abuses women like that publicly, cute little 18-year-olds that just drove here hours and sat through this just to support you and your show, you're screaming at them. I just think that's terrible.
Don't you sit on sets where they're getting by 30-year-old men in the mouth?
What? Yeah, that has nothing.
But you're concerned.
Screaming at
but,
people.
But the concern is, you know what? I told you to silence your phone and you didn't, right? That's too much. The in the mouth from the 30-year-old, totally acceptable.
Well, I mean, losing your cool at someone is definitely not cool.
Wait, hang on.
Right?
I just want to make sure I got this right. You have been on sets. I've watched your content.
Yeah.
Right.
Where you say that you've watched these same aged women getting in the mouth. Is that correct?
That is correct, Andrew.
Okay.
I support consensual sex work where it's their choice and they're happy to do it.
Just not consensual.
I don't consensualize screaming at women.
Put your phone in here and put it on vibrate so that you don't interrupt the show.
And I really have to reiterate it again because white knights like this are a plague to society. And as Andrew pointed out, they're able to get on set and allow for all sorts of degeneracy to go on. But when you come to a podcast where they've definitely been informed before the show that they should turn their phone on silent, and he then shouts at them that why they didn't turn their phone on silent, oh, now they can't handle that. This right here is Schrodinger's feminism. They're strong and independent, but then at the same time, they're weak, feeble 18-year-olds who get abused apparently from someone telling them to do something that they should have done in the first place.
Comparing them doing their career versus a man screaming at an 18-year-old. Two different fucking ballgames.
I mean, also, this isn't exactly like Jimmy Kimmel, right? At the end of the day, if the phone goes off, people go shit, I sneeze, I cough, there's a fucking homeless guy playing music across the street, right? If someone fucks up, you don't need to yell at them, right? You could just be like, not a dick, right? If I'm getting a in my mouth, it's my choice. If I'm hanging out and you start yelling at me, I'm gonna be like, bro, I don't need this. Like, you're a fucking loser.
Well,
like, why you gotta communicate via yelling?
I just want to make sure that I'm crystal clear on
Yeah,
this
it's okay.
before we move to your next
I mean,
criticism.
you know.
From random stranger, 18-year-old mouth, fine. Brian gets a little loud because she has to go get her phone. That bad.
Yes.
I want to
Yes.
make sure that we're clear on that.
We're very clear on that.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you know what? It's not that specific thing. It's just abusing physically or verbally women. I don't stand.
Yeah, I don't think that
I
what you
big
do
up
for
my
a
guests.
living. I
Yeah.
don't think what you do for a living can be really.
Well, so he yells at women for a living.
And I don't like that.
Well, I think this is,
Go yell at men. I've never seen you guys yell at men.
Yeah, which is crazy because we came in here and you're a very nice guy.
Yeah,
so
you're
to
nice.
see you lose your cool, I don't know if you're playing it up for the show or did you really lose your cool? I'm curious.
well, so first off, I think you are to some degree mischaracterizing the interaction that I specifically had with Aurora. Granted, we have 2 episodes a week that are 8 hours long. I don't commit to memory precisely every interaction I have. Although I'd be happy to actually pull it up and review it without fully knowing exactly committed to memory how that interaction went. It could have been the case that her phone went off 3 times during the show, if
you
I
should have slapped her
recall.
then.
So yes, it would have been frustrating.
Just the back,
But
though.
this
Just the back.
characterization.
See, that's fucked
Yeah,
up.
like
I don't
TSA,
even
like
think joking
TSA.
about it is funny.
But so
No, it's too much.
Just the way I was raised was to respect
Did you
women.
gallop up here with a white
there's
horse?
a difference
Did
between
you gallop up on a white horse? Is your white horse out there? Do you have it hooked?
That's how
to
you look
something?
at men that respect
Total
women.
white knight bullshit. Come on.
Bullshit.
Wait. Women.
That's terrible,
women are
man.
equal to men, right? Oh, okay, great. Unless we talk to them like they're men, then that's too much.
As I said, you need to listen to the language of these people because they use specific language. He goes on to say women as if every woman is the same. No, he only speaks to women who engage in OnlyFans like this and women who disrespect him like this. It's not every woman that he speaks to like this, and they try to put every woman in a bubble to try and make themselves look like the good guys when they're really not.
That's too much.
You guys don't talk to them like they're men.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
don't
if
yell
you
at
started yelling at me, I'd be like, yo, fuck out of here. Like,
Right.
I'm not getting paid for this. This isn't my job. I came here to hang, right? And if you're going to lose your cool at me, I'm like, dude, like, I don't need you.
Yeah, but
right?
if you're going to have adversarial conversations, which
Right,
is
that's
how,
okay.
which is how the show is pitched,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
going to get heated.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
okay.
told Brian straight up, I said, I thought you were meaner than you were when I made that video saying fuck Brian. I thought he would say, like, you're a whore, you're never going to get married. That's not true. He asked questions to set them up for viral clips to make them look stupid. So it's different. So that's why I said, you know what?
You know
We're not
what's
going to
really
go
funny?
personal
I
jobs.
mean, at the end of the day, this is a business, right?
Hang on, let me correct a couple things though. Absolutely 100% do not set women up to say stupid things. I don't even know the questions when I come in. No idea. They just say stupid things because a lot of these women are fucking stupid. Now, I just want to make sure that we're crystal clear. You understand what I'm saying? a lot of the women who come in, they're not set up. They just say really fucking stupid shit.
Right. I mean, if
That's
you did the
it.
show with men, it'd be the same thing.
As men
Look
do
at
it.
us right
Yeah,
now, right?
absolutely.
A lot of people say stupid shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you characterize it as a setup, right? There's no setup. They just say fucking stupid shit. Now it's hilarious to clip it and put it out there because they said something fucking stupid. Every bit as much as it would be for any man.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're not interviewing smart girls, right? Because then that wouldn't go viral.
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. They have degrees in psychology. They have degrees in mathematics. They have university master's degrees. Many of these women come in, can't wait to do a debate, and they say the stupidest shit on planet Earth. Who could we get who would be up to the standards that you would have of an intelligent woman? What would we need besides a master's degree, high education? Like what? What do you want us to go get a fucking scientist? Like, what do you want us to go get? What women can we find that aren't going to say this retarded shit? That's what I want to know.
And that's where I think that now that I've actually talked to you guys for about an hour, I don't think Brian disrespects women. I don't. Andrew, I'm not sure yet.
Not enough.
I think
Not
if your
enough.
show, if you saw the value in doing an 8-hour show promoting them, you would have gone the complete other way. You're going where the bag is. So I don't think you hate them, and I don't think you want to disrespect them. I don't think you sleep better at night knowing I really stuck it to that girl.
I
Andrew,
think you're the circus
I think
leader
you
in a
do.
clown show. That's literally what we all do. That's what I do for a living. That's what you do for a living. You surround yourself by people who provide you interesting debate and conversation. Because if you talk to fucking the same kind of people on your wavelength all day, like, no one's tuning in. They want to hear Howard Stern-esque conversations, right?
The fact that these men came in because a female, and I'm going to call her a female because she's not a woman, because no woman would engage in the nonsense that she's engaging in. So I'll refer to her as a female and these men as males. The fact that they came in here because of the fact that she cried to them and was complaining about the podcast just goes to show you how much of white knights they are. And as Andrew pointed out, they would allow them to gladly go on to a set where they're shooting with other males, absolute filth. But because of the fact that he shouted at them, and I don't even believe that he shouted at them because these people overblow a lot of things, they came onto the podcast to defend their female. Anyway, that was another video. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram, X, and TikTok at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.